Yeah, and on the front page of the Daily Graphic, we have graphic Zoom Lion Clean campaign. Regions brace for sanitation competition. Okay, we also have Ghana pushes towards late fertility, and political interference fuels galamsey in forest reserves. Free SHS Secretariat forwards 5 million Ghana cedis to schools for electricity bills. You know, it's interesting. So the money has been at the Secretariat.
But.
Right, so I'm just wondering, if the money has been at the Secretariat, what was the delay?
What was the delay?
Or are they now directing some money that's meant for other things to pay the bills because of the exigencies of the times?
Maybe because of the exigencies of the time.
Maybe, yeah. But that's what we have there. And we have on the back page, we have Volta Uti GMA Institute's scheme towards to award medical officers, and SOS International donates drugs and equipment to North Tongue. All right.
The Ghanaian Times, most authoritative newspaper. Today is Wednesday, February 21, 2024. At Park Sitting, Ghana loses 150,000 tons of cocoa through smuggling. Cocoa board boss, that is Joseph Wahing Eju. He is the one saying that. And then hasting process to review Civil Service Act 1993. The civil service head to government. No changes to our leadership. Majority caucus dismisses claims. That is Mr. Osei Mensah Bonsu. He's the majority leader. Justice will be delivered in Ahmed Swale's case. That is the AG, Attorney General. And on the back page of the Ghanaian Times, we have sports and African Games, Accra 2023. Ghanaian cyclists gear up for cycling challenge. And then Black Princesses, Black Satellites to campaign in Cape Coast, Accra. Coach Hapley gets full house.
All right, the front page of the New Finder says Gawu calls for agricultural master plan. We also have it's time to patent kente or kete designs to prevent counterfeiting. This is coming from Tobi Gobat Tenge. Cocoa Board attributes losses to price decline. 40.1 million US dollar boost for Agric as ESRF revitalizes farming communities through transformative projects. That's what we have for the New Finder.
Daily Guide. CBG Kasapreko raised 600 million Ghana cedi on stock market. Witnesses couldn't identify suspects in Ahmed Swale's murder. That is the AG. 110,000 rural telephony sites constructed. Ursula Ekefo. And then Owusu. Majority boils over leadership. Agric infrastructure key to food security. That is Dr. Brian H. Champong speaking.
All right. The Chronicle has these headlines. Second testing of Agongo's Lithovit fertilizer was positive. It was just coming from a witness. Is Mahama corruptible? It's a question that's being asked. Ebo Kwanzaa has the answer tomorrow on the Chronicle. Majority shoot down reshuffle rumor. Joe Wise says they have confidence in leadership. Okay, this story has so many different angles to it, but we're looking at it shortly. Brian cuts sword for PFJ 2.0 projects. And the scripture for today on the front page of the Chronicle says 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 23. Have nothing to do with foolish, ignorant controversies. You know they breed quarrels. I know where this one is. This shade is for the majority caucus. So okay. Well,
the Republic first, serving their Republic. NPP MPs reject reshuffle. Then Eastern Region, Agric Minister cuts sword for rural livelihoods and food system project. CBG stands with Kasapreko, raises 150 million Ghana cedi to support expansion. And then Ahmed Swale case in limbo. AG reveals no docket to prosecute. Mentally challenged man kills 4 people in Bandamkwanta. That story is on page 7. NPP's NEC approves Dr. Baumia's campaign team ahead of 2024 elections.
Okay, so let's do this. You see that headline on the front page of
Which one? The
new,
Republic?
yeah, what does it say? The big
The
one.
MPP MPs reject reshuffle.
Okay, then it says here on the Chronicle, majority shoot down reshuffle rumor, right? But then the new publisher says here, majority storms Jubilee House tonight to discuss new leaders. So some people are saying they are shooting it down. Others are going to Jubilee House to go and discuss new leaders, okay? Then you see that on citinewsroom.com, there's a very interesting one. And let me just see if we can delve into that really briefly here. It says here, majority caucus will welcome leadership changes. Adomako Kisi is throwing a spanner in the works. He says, Dixon Adomako Kisi, a member of parliament for Anya Soutum, has stated that the majority caucus will be receptive. So on one hand, they are shooting down. On the other hand, they are storming the Jubilee House. And then on another hand, says that, look, they'll be receptive to any potential leadership changes. This statement follows the dismissal by Joseph Osei-Wisu, the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament and Member of Parliament for Bekwai, of reports suggesting an imminent change in the majority leadership. During an interview on Eyewitness News on Citi FM, Mr. Kisi told Umaru Sanda Amadou that the caucus would welcome any alterations contingent upon discussions with the leadership of the New Patriotic Party or the government. Now, Mr. Kisi endorsed the idea of a reshuffle, emphasizing that it provided an opportunity for others to showcase their capabilities and enable the government to be relaunched with a diverse set of strengths. Interesting. Then he says here, and I quote, I am very much in support of reshuffle. I have been in support of it for close to 2 years. I am of the opinion that when we do reshuffle, it gives other people the opportunity to exhibit what they know and their talents. All right, I won't read the whole entire thing, but yeah, this is what he's saying here. So this is very interesting. So we're looking forward to seeing what actually happens today in Parliament. But let's give the rest of the headlines on citinewsroom.com.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so taking the rest of the headlines, I wanted to delve into the Ahmed Swale issue.
Yes, okay, go ahead, read that one.
But for time, okay, so AG, we are doing the AG's comments on Ahmed Swale murder irresponsible. That's Sweeney. So that was on citinewsroom.com. The Member of Parliament for Tamale North, Al-Hassan Sweeney, has strongly criticized the Minister of Justice and Attorney General, Godfred Yeboah-Dame, for comments he made on the murder of investigative journalist Ahmed Swale in Parliament on Tuesday. Mr. Dame, among other things, stated that no docket fit for prosecution or action has been submitted to his office over the murder and seemed to suggest the journalist's murder may have been linked to other activities other than his media work. While answering questions on the floor of Parliament, Mr. Dame asserted that the death of Ahmed Swale may have been related to some other activities beyond Swale's journalism. Addressing the media after parliamentary proceedings, the Tamale North NP bemoaned the blatant disregard for circumstances that led to the murder and described the minister's comment as irresponsible. Now I'm quoting him. We know how people sat on TV and threatened him, revealed his identity, and actually urged for him to be beaten, and for the minister to ignore all these circumstances and suggest that his murder may have been something else is very irresponsible. As journalists, we must be worried because it may have been Ahmed Swale in 2019. It could be me or you in 2025. And we may just be told that your death was a result of family feud or a fight with a trotro driver on the streets.
Well, enough said there. I think it's a very important thing for us to seek and get justice, you know, for Ahmed Swale. We won't delve any further into this, but these are the comments from the Member of Parliament, Suhini. Yes. Well, it's time for Sports Review. Don't go anywhere. All right, so on Sports Review this morning, we have Save Ghana Football News. Now, the convenience of the Save Ghana Football demonstration announced that the planned protest in Kumasi has been called off. Now, the event was set for February 23rd, and it was to re-echo the calls made in Accra, in the Accra leg of the demonstration for better running of the local game. Now, the conveners announced on Tuesday that the demonstration had been put on hold to allow for an open forum with the GFA and other stakeholders on the way forward for Ghana football. Now, the group stated that the next line of action will be duly communicated with the general public. Now, some Premier League on Citi news. Manchester City beat Brentford 1-0 at the Etihad on Tuesday night to go second in the league. Now, Erling Haaland pounced on a pass from Julian Alvarez and finished well on 71 minutes. Now, the goal was Haaland's 17th in the league and the 22nd overall of the season. Now, Manchester City are now just a point behind Liverpool, who face Luton Town tonight at Anfield. Now, UEFA Champions League news. Inter Milan beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 at the San Siro last night in their first leg round of 16 tie. Now, substitute Marko Arnautovic found the net in the 79th minute to hand the Italians a slim lead ahead of the second leg. Now, in Netherlands, PSV needed a late penalty from Luc de Jong to give them a 1-1 draw in their leg with Dortmund. The Germans took the lead after 24 minutes through Doniel Malen, but de Jong ensured that the second leg in Germany would begin on an even note. Now, tonight, Napoli host Barcelona at the Stadio Diego Maradona in Naples, with Nigerian forward Victor Osimhen expected to start his first game after the side after his return from the AFCON. Now, in Portugal, FC Porto welcome Arsenal in what will be the Ghana's first Champions League round of 16 tie since 2019. Now, with that, we come to the end of Sports Review